Critical Library Mismatch involving the Web Services for Devices API DLL. I'm Sophie Chen, a senior Windows developer, and I'll help you get your PC back to a stable state. Before we walk through the Web Services for Devices API troubleshooting, you can access a utility focused on providing a clean system environment. This is the Web Services for Devices API. The Web Services for Devices WSD API library allows Windows to automatically discover and install network printers and scanners using the WSD protocol. If missing, users will be unable to add network printers, and existing wireless scanners will report scanner not found, despite being on the same local network. Let's transition to the solution, starting with the official Microsoft redistributable. Wsdapi is a fundamental part of the Windows execution layer. To fix it, launch Command Prompt as an administrator and run sfc/scan now to perform a diagnostic scan and repair of all protected system resources. In cases where the official installer remains ineffective, we must escalate to a manual review of your system's active runtime state. A quick system restart is a practical way to ensure that all shared libraries, including Web Services for Devices API, are being loaded correctly into the current session's memory. To keep this tutorial handy, make sure to bookmark it or hit like button before you reboot. It saves you from having to look for the video again once you're back online. Now that the system has rebooted, if the issue persists, let's move on to our next level of troubleshooting. Feel free to pause the video if you need a moment. Since a standard reboot didn't restore the system manifests, we need to perform a deep repair of the Windows image. First, open Command Prompt as admin. Second, you're going to type dism/online//cleanup-image//restore health, then hit enter. Why are we doing this? Well, this forces Windows to download a fresh master copy of the system manifests from Microsoft servers to replace corrupted source files that SFC can't fix on its own. A quick professional note on security: sourcing components correctly is just as important as the fix itself. The version of Web Services for Devices API DLL found on most download sites is often compiled for different hardware, which can cause your CPU to work harder or crash. To support your system's overall health without the complexity of manual directory management, a maintenance utility is a solid option. Resolve library inconsistencies and review system architecture using the reference below for information related to your Web Services for Devices API environment. If you've regained access to Web Services for Devices API thanks to this guide, a like and a subscription really helps us continue producing these verified technical fixes.